Hello. We are here for Supreme 7-Star Draft League Week 6. We're going up against my guy Ryan. It'll be a fun one. He's 4-1. I'm coming in at 3-2. I consider Ryan one of, if not the best Pokemon players I know, so it'll be a fun game. It'll be a tough game, but I want to win. So, looking at the matchup, he's got Tapu Koko, Corviknight, Latios, Cinderace, Terra Scrafty, Nidoking, Shaman, Terra Masquerain, Ambipom, and Vaporeon. He does have me kind of railed on all of the speed tiers. Koko over all of my guys. Cinderace is speed tying Moon and it's faster, and it and Ambipom and Latios are faster than Blacephalon. So that part's all kind of awkward. At least I have Meloetta over Nidoking, but other than that, the speed tiers are kind of rough for me. The biggest threats on his team for me are going to be Nidoking and Cinderace probably. So we'll have to find ways to deal with that. Masquerain too is also potentially a problem. So our first bring is going to be Tornadus Therian. It is one of our fast mons. We are bringing special Bleak Wind, Heat Wave, U-Turn, Defog. Originally I was AV as kind of a pseudo Nidoking, Latios, Shaman switch in, but I ended up deciding last second that I think Boots is better and Defog, more importantly, is better because I have some ways to win. I don't have a ton of setup. I have some setup potential, but if webs are up, I'm not going to win. So I can't afford webs to get up, meaning I need defog, and Torn's going to be my defogger. And yeah, that's how it's going to be. So Torn can't die before Masquerain dies. That's kind of the game plan. Next, we've got Roaring Mid coming with Focus Sash. I don't think he has a ton of super crazy hazard potential. It's like Nidoking and, well, obviously the Sticky Web, so I'm not super worried about that breaking my Sash. I probably will break my own Sash by having to switch in on a knockoff, but that is what it is. We are max speed to speed tie the Cinderace, but Knock plus Earthquake plus Acro hits just about everything. The only issue is Corviknight is really bulky, so I don't think knockoff into knockoff is going to kill, but we'll figure it out. Next, we've got Blacephalon coming, a modest Blacephalon. We went pretty aggressive on the speed creeping. I think we're creeping Nidoking, from what I remember. Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Psyshock hits the entire team neutrally. So the game plan, come in Flame Charge, maybe take a knockoff with Colbur Berry, and then try and do some real damage. We'd be faster than everything after a Flame Charge, barring Scarves. And yeah, we have Shadow Ball and Flamethrower. Biggest things that are going to stop this are Spadef Scrafty, Spadef Vaporeon, or I was thinking AV Nidoking, but Psyshock hits that, so I don't know. Next, we've got maybe our biggest win con this week. It's Terra Electric Meloetta. This is one of our better Koko switch-ins. It's one of our better Latios switch-ins. One of our okay Nidoking switch-ins. We're running speed enough to be faster than Nidoking, and then we've got mostly special attack, a little bit of defense because I do want to be at least a good bit of bulk. To be able to take on something like Cinderace or Scrafty or Ambipom if I need to. But the game plan is to start setting up Calm Minds. He doesn't have a ton of ways to stop it. Calm Mind plus Leftovers plus a good defensive typing can take me pretty far if I get it in the right situation. Next, we've got Choice Scarf Slitherwing coming here to be faster than Koko. Biggest thing here is come in U-turn spam, Earthquakes versus his fast guys like Koko and Cinderace and Nidoking. And then Leech Life's good for Latios, obviously. Flare Blitz is here to hit Corviknight, but it doesn't do as much as we'd like it to do, so we are going to need to find ways to chip Corviknight. Maybe this can be a finisher, or maybe it can be the chip itself, but I'm not sure it's 2-coing. Next, we've got Knackle Stack to round us out. This was a little bit of a shoe-in 6th pick for me. I didn't really know what to bring. This is kind of my best. I wanted to bring Clodsire as a Tapu Koko switch-in because it seems like a really good counter, but ultimately I decided it was pretty rough against the rest of the team, and so ultimately I didn't really want to do it, and we're just going to bring Spadef Knackle Stack. I'm Terra Rock on the guy. I shouldn't have done that in the game, but it is what it is. But mostly Max Spadef. Hopefully can take a Nidoking. I don't really know. Knackle Stack's going to be here. We got Protect to maybe stall out turns if we need to, with Salt Cure, that type of stuff. It's kind of the game plan. We do have physical defense, so we should be able to take on Cinderace unless it's high jump kick, but then he's risking some stuff. And that's the main reason I brought Protect, was for high jump kick to scout that out. So hopefully we can stop Cinderace, and then we'll go from there. All right. Oh, interesting. All right, load me up. Time to lock in. Should have changed the Terra type on my Knackle stack. Oops. Whatever. Okay, the mask is here. It's Terra Fire. That's, I think, somewhat good for me. Knackle. Actually, the Knackle isn't that great. Knackle is pretty spadef. It's really my only good answer to Coco. Terra Steel on this is going to be hard to kill, but yeah. Okay. So we're going up against Coco, Mask, Terrifier Mask, Corv, Vaporeon, Scrafty, Nidoking, which means we aren't going up against Cinderace or Lottie, who I was very scared of. I knew this thing wasn't coming, and I'm also glad that the Ambi is not here. So the game plan was to lead Roaring Moon, and for some reason I kind of want to pivot off of that. I think lead Coco is like super likely from him. How is his team just taking +1 anything from me? No one loves it. He does have both the Intimidate guys, which is frustrating. Makes any of my physical attackers hard to win. But that's only Slytherin Moon. But Roaring Moon probably isn't really taking on much here, especially with the Scrafty here. So I really want Scrafty gone off rip. We could lead Slither and click EQ. That would be interesting. We could lead Slither and click U-turn. Or Flare Blitz? Ooh. How much does Flare Blitz do to Coco? Not very much. EQ doesn't do that much to HP. We could lead Torn. I'm just worried about him leading Coco. How is he killing Calm Mind? I mean, probably like whatever Toxic or whatever nonsense Scrafty runs. Dude, how did I mess up Slither? Oh, I probably went aggressive on Slither. I'm a little aggressive Andy on Slither, huh? Just lead and click EQ. I mean, it's not bad. It goes into Corv. I am worried about this being Power Trip Corv. This team is so like defensive between these three that one of them, probably not the Vaporeon. It could be Calm Mind, offensive Vaporeon, but I'm worried about Weakness Policy, Bulk Up, Power Trip on the Corv. I'm worried about Quiver Dance here, and I'm worried about Dragon Dance here. Not really too scared of the rest of them. Terra Fire hits Scizor. Is that why he brought it? Hits Slither. Terra Steel. Best way to kill it, we do have Heat Wave. It's going to be T-Bolt on Mellow. It's going to be anything here. I mean, we've got ways to hit the Scrafty if it Terras. Okay, let's lead Slither. Let's see where he's at. I'm expecting Coco. That is not Coco. That is Nidoking. So if this is non-bulky Nidoking, we would just, there's a chance we just kill it with Earthquake. This is like my best Nidoking answer though, unfortunately. Like, but I just U-turn here, right? I just U-turn here for like 20%. Let's see where his investment's at, and let's go from there. 21, so he is a little bit more bulky. Actually pretty bulky. We could go Mellow, we could go Roaring Moon, we could go Blissef, we could go Torn. I'd probably go Torn off rip. See what he's doing. If he's clicking rocks, he might be clicking rocks. He's gonna Sludge Wave, that's gonna do 56. That is a lot of damage. Sludge Wave, 56 is actually in range of not a lot of special attack. Torn is just frail. But he's got a little bit at least. I can't really afford Torn to die just yet. What comes in on anything here? I mean, Knackle comes in on Sludge Wave. Yeah, my Sludge Wave switchings actually are pretty rough. Pretty rough indeed. I mean, Mellow would be fine, but Mellow, that would be a lot of chip for Mellow to take early. What do I need Torn for? I need Torn for Defog in case of Sticky Web Mask, because I will lose if he's Sticky Web. So Torn can't die here, although I think it's my least useful thing. I want to keep Knackle around. It helps me with Coco specifically. Moon I don't necessarily need, but it feels like a waste of the sash to go hard into it right here. Mellow is one of my win cons. Bliseth is also pretty much a win con, and Slither I need. So Moon's actually like my least useful by far. We're gonna U-turn again on another Sludge Wave and probably go hard Moon and take like 50, but that's okay. He might Stealth Rock? Nah. So yeah, I mean, we just click knock here. Well, he's got a little bit of bulk. We should click EQ, probably safest. And I mean, if we get rid of Nidoking this quick, but what if he just goes hard and mask? But he's gonna risk me clicking DD? I don't know. It's kind of ballsy. Okay, he is gonna risk me clicking DD. Does Body Press kill me from here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it does. I'm gonna go Knackle, go hard with Seth. Kind of fuck with that. Kind of hard with a fuck. Mess with a hard with Seth. Or I just stay in here and I click knock. I think that's what I'm gonna do. 46 crit. So he's pretty bulky. He's gonna go into his Coco here, and I'm gonna sack Roaring Moon. Unfortunately, but he has to go Coco here. But the crit is nice for us. We love a little crit. We love losing his leftovers. Dude, the Pikachu sunglasses need to give me the power to win this one. We do have the Corv on 50. I mean, Bliseth, if it gets up a speed boost and I get chip on Coco and probably a lot of chip on Vap, and probably some, this team's so bulky. This team is so kind of bulky, but I mean, that's just off of what I'm assuming based on what these mons normally do. Wouldn't be too surprised if we got something kind of kooky going on here. But losing Moon early, I mean, why he's hesitating a lot on Coco here. Unless this is like slow Coco or something weird. I'm not 100% sure why he's not going hard Coco, or maybe he's considering going back into like Mask. He's gonna go Scrafty. If he wants to DD, I think I want to go Knackle, or I go Slither. How is this thing touching Slither? Dude, Slither does not do a lot to this. I mean, I'll keep this alive, I guess. I would prefer to sack Roaring Moon here, but I don't want to play the DD game very much. Fire Punch is going to do quite a lot to Slither. I don't want to go hard with Seth on a knock here. Can't sack Torn yet. I'd love to sack this, but can't happen just yet. Knackle can't come in on knock. I think this is a Slither angle. Knock off. He's going to knock my Scarf, which actually is a somewhat big deal, but his team's so bulky. It puts me at 262. I'm definitely going to be faster than most of his other things. Who is he going here on a Leech Life? Because I doubt he's going to stay in on it. Is he going to go Corv? Wow, Corv takes nothing. But Corv will die to Flare Blitz thereafter. Coco takes it pretty well. Flare Blitz is pretty good here. No Kizzy. No Kizzy. It's bad into Scrafty, but it's pretty good in everyone else. Let's click Flare Blitz. Ooh, hold on. If I Flare Blitz into this, I might die, but that might be okay, honestly. On the Terra Steel? Maybe. What if he Terra Steels here and I catch him on the Flare Blitz? Oh, this is just as good. This is just as good. Mwah! Mwah! Thank you, Ryan. So he can go Mask here. And then I gotta play the fucking Masquerain game. I cock down. No! Slitherwing! Slitherwing. Alright. Glasses coming off for a bit. Let me see the light. The glasses will be back though. Do not worry. So, how am I killing Coco? Coco is kind of hard to deal with without my Scarf Slitherwing. Roaring Moon is basically a sack at this point, but it's kind of hard to sack it versus setup Mon 1 and setup Mon 2. But I can definitely sack it on like Nidoking for sure. It's pretty solid. Okay, he's gonna go hard Scrafty. He is Electric Seed. Fascinating. Electric Seed. So he might be Screens, which is like annoying as shit if he is. Because then I'm gonna lose to Quiver Dance Mask. I'm not gonna die to Electric move, and how much is D-Gleam doing? Dazzling Gleam will kill Slither here. I just don't know what this Coco set is gonna be. I think I'm gonna U-turn. He's gonna CM. Okay, he's trying to win. He's trying to win. We get 16 off with, okay, it is CM Coco. So we did 16%, he is +1. 16% puts him at very bulky. Not the bulkiest though, not the bulkiest. He could be like 220 HP, maybe a little less than that. 190 HP. He could be less than that. I mean, that could have been a low roll on 0 HP, but I'm gonna slot him in at about 100 HP and like 100 attack. Considering he's CM, don't expect a Brave Bird or anything. Let's put him at Timid. I'm expecting CM T-Bolt. That's crazy, going CM Coco versus Quagsire? Clodsire? I'm not sure I understand, but maybe he just really didn't think Claude was coming. I mean, I can Salt Cure him with Knackle. I don't hate that, but he's going to continue to set up, and this thing's fast. I'm going to go Mellow. How is Mellow taking things here? Not like the most well, but it's not that bad. Let's go Mellow. Yeah. I think Mellow might scare him out with the Terra Electric. I'm going to Terra Electric, and I'm going to see him in return. And let's see where he's at. Okay, I'm going to go Electric. I'm going to eat this Gleam, 40%. I mean, hey. Hey. If I go another plus on the defense, so D-Gleam before I plus my Spadef did 40, okay, I've got him in a pretty solid range. D-Gleam isn't going to kill from this range. I can see him again, or I can start clicking moves. Like, who's coming in on, he might go hard Scrafty here, and then like I'm going to be like, I really wish I clicked Hyper Voice. Okay, let's think for a second, let's think. We got Coco out here. Coco is set up. I don't want him clicking CM again. He doesn't want me clicking CM again. If I click Hyper Voice, this thing is manageable. Like, I'm gonna kill it with Hyper Voice into Psyshock. If he clicks CM again. If he starts attacking me, then I wish I CM'd. The thing is, I have Psyshock, which is good for me. If he goes Scrafty, I'm gonna really wish I had Hyper Voiced. I think I'm gonna Hyper Voice. I think it's just my safest play. If he CMs here, that's okay. He's still thinking. I'll think a little more. I'll think a little more too. Give me the Pikachu glasses, because we got Terra Electric, we got Electric Coco, we got Electric Terrain, we got Electric Sunglasses. Got these from Goodwill. $3, baby. Hyper Voice just goes hard into everything, right? The only thing that wants to come in on it is Scrafty. Oh, geez. And Scrafty, honest to God, doesn't really want to. Like, I can almost just clean. Sucks this interaction had to happen already. But it did, and I made the right play getting here. To poo-poo Stinky. But the lower I get, the more at risk I am to dying to, like... I don't know, dude. I Hyper Voice here. I Hyper Voice. He's gonna CM. Okay? Hyper Voice. That does so much. That does so much. He's not even gonna do that much here. I click Psyshock. Stinky poo-poo. If he goes +1 Spadef again, I should probably still be killing with Hyper Voice, so I think I just Hyper Voice again. He's gonna store power. I didn't think about stored power. That's cool. That's cool tech, Ryan. That's cool tech. That's one more threat dealt with. We're gonna play Melo out here, though, I think. At +1, we're the fastest thing left, because this team is so bulky. I mean, Scrafty comes in here, right? Maybe, I actually think I might switch out on Scrafty. I am worried about the DD still, though. With Knock and Intim. With Intim, is he really gonna be DD? I mean, maybe still. It helps him DD easier. Who does he go here? I mean, he has to go Scraftingus, right? Spadef, like max Spadef Scraftingus. And it does not want to take T-Bull, like at all. Like it's gonna take 60 from, it's gonna take 55 to 60 from me right now in electric terrain, although the terrain might end. So we'll see. I don't know how terrain works, right? He's not terrain extender, so I think it does end. I think this is the last turn. So I might 2-hit KO him with Hyper Voice, but he's definitely gonna kill me with knock. Ooh, he might not kill me with knockoff. Well, I'm looking at minus attack, so he's probably gonna kill me with knockoff. He might not kill me with knockoff. Might not kill me with knockoff unless he's got an attack investment. I don't know if the Vaporeon can take a Thunderbolt. If it's max Spadef, Vap can take a T-Bolt. Okay, Nidoking is gonna come out. That's interesting. Dude, what if he's faster? There's no way. There's no way he puts that much speed on his Nidoking, which means he could be pretty bulky. But I think he's still dying to Psyshock, like no matter what. He can't Terra this thing, right? Is he Scarf? Could be Scarf on the Nido. Do I want to sack this? I don't think I should. I really don't think I should. Is he killing me though? Yeah, Earth Power's gonna kill me. So if he's Scarf into Earth Power, he's gonna kill me. Roaring Moon can stay alive for sure. Roaring Moon's not good. Why else would this come in unless it's A, Psychic Berry, which is crazy, B, Choice Scarf, which I think makes some sense, especially because it went Sludge Wave twice. Granted, I don't have a Sludge Wave switch in, so that makes enough sense. I think I'm gonna go Slither. No, I don't like the Slither. Sack Moon. Modest 252 Choice Scarf. Well, he wasn't faster than my Torn though, right? He wasn't faster than Slither, who's Scarfed. And he wasn't faster than Torn, who's Scarfed. So is he really going to be Scarfed? No way, he's slower than Torn on Scarf. Is he Specs? Is he Spadef? What did I hit this thing with? I did 21% with U-turn. That is how I've done this damage, and I did 8% with U-turn. Is he Assault Vest? If he's Assault Vest, I mean, I'm clicking Psyshock. Sue me. Sue me, why'd I do so much thinking? He might have been AV, but I ran Psyshock, because I'm that guy. Tehe. 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 We kept the Psyshock in the back on the Coco when it was setting up the Spadef. He never saw it coming. He never saw it coming. He never saw it coming. Well, he probably did see it coming, but kind of had to bank on it. We're in a pretty solid spot here, but we are not out of the woods. We still got some nasty threats like Masquerain out. It is Ogre. It's never Ogre. Come on. It's never Ogre. Meloetta. Meloetta. This would be my first time ever beating my sweet pal Ryan. So I would like that, but I do not take his presence lightly. There is the Scraftingus, and I can't sack Melo here. I don't think I can. I think I sack Moon here pretty easy. What does Moon do for me? Nothing. Except knockoff's kind of nice, but not worried about it. There goes Moon. Dub. He goes Slither and like Leech Life this. Slither U-turn. I mean, the Scrafty is still such a problem. I mean, I know I have Bleakwind Storm in the back, but if this thing's going to start DDing on me, I'm going to be fried. Okay, I think we go Slither. We're going to go Slither and we're going to U-turn so we can finally figure out his investment. He might stay in here. He might Terra. He's still got both his Terra Goblins. If he DDs, this is going to get interesting. Okay, he doesn't. He's going to go VAP. He's going to go I'd tap that. 39! Oof! Oosh! Oosh! It's a lot of damage, you know? Yeah, Spadef out the Kazooter for Scherzies. Can I go back into Slitherwing? Meloetta and click CM. Meloetta and click T-Bolt. Meloetta and click T-Bolt. Meloetta and click T-Bolt. Or Psyshock if he's Spadef. No, I think T-Bolt's going to do more. He's not going to kill me. Yeah, I think we go Melo. Get Melo back on the field, we get the glasses back on. That's just how it goes. I get those leftovers. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. We're going to click T-Bolt. It's not going to kill this because I believe this is max Spadef. But we should live... I mean, he could be max special attack and do something kooky here. I mean, he might outstall me with Wish. I'm not sure. I do 45 to 54. T-Bolt. We're going to do 54. Get the para. Brutal. He's going to flip on us. So the VAP is basically a non-factor. One way closer to winning. Putting the slow and slow pivot. Meloetta, this is by far its best game this season. Has been fantastic tonight here. Okay, Scraftingus is going to come back out. We're going to play this game again. We might set up this time. I kind of want to click Hyper Voice. I mean, I'm still somewhat nice for killing this, but I think I Hyper Voice here. T-Bolt's just as strong. Yeah, and you get Terra Steel. Ooh, unfortunate for IDFK Ryan. He's going to get caught on the T-Bolt on the double. I respect that play. He was trying to get in Mask to get in the QD. That's his win con. Yeah, I've definitely got respect for that. But it's not the way the cookie is going to crumble today. The thing is I'm still scared of this being DD. So I'm going to T-Bolt here. 32. Fire Punch. We're going to eat that up. The fact that he's leftovers knock off Fire Punch into him. We can finally see where his investment's at for a 32% T-Bolt. And it is in the Spadef categoricals. I mean, he's got a little bit of attack. Let's call it 120 for now. Could be less than that. But I shouldn't die to a knock. And therefore I will click T-Bolt again. Crit. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. I lived the knock. My last T-Bolt did 32. So I'm going to click T-Bolt again. Hopefully it kills. It does, and I win. And that will be my first time beating Ryan. And I'm going to take a big jump in the standings. That's just Ryan's second loss on the season. And we are back up to 4-2, I believe now. I would have dropped to 500, and playoffs would have got scary. But a plus 5 differential is really going to help. My first, oh yeah. Meloetta might be the strongest Pokemon of all time. Base 57 attack. Oof. Blisef didn't even hit the field. Knackle didn't hit the field. The rest of my guys didn't do anything. Slither was actually pretty good. But Meloetta just 1v1 the team because there was no Cinderace, and that was kind of the game plan, and we executed superbly. Meloetta didn't even have to die, which I thought it might. We got some lucky things to break our way. I mean, we got some chip with the knockoff on Corv, which helped us kill it with Slither. He definitely could have preserved Corv if I didn't crit it there, I'm pretty sure. And then, I mean, we got the predictions right on the Masquerain, and we got the predictions right, like, on a couple other plays, so I think I played well, but I definitely got a little lucky. The The crit, I mean, it helped me take down the Scrafty faster. I don't know if that one mattered the most. I feel like the game was mostly secure at that point. I just had to go back into Slither if, you know, I didn't crit and Melo died. But very happy to come away with it. And we're back to good standings here in SSSDL. Big wins. I credit it to the Pikachu sunglasses.